All right, we are at, let's see, 10:30 on a Monday on day one of Project Gauge here, and we have the tub surround taken out there. You can see actually another identical prefab tub surround from the back. This one's in another room here, in a bathroom adjacent to this bathroom. So we've torn this prefab shower stall out, and I've cut this away a little bit so you can take a look at it. We've run into a slight detour. Now this right here is a 1.5-inch vent that goes up through the roof there. And oddly enough, I don't know why they quite did it the way they've done it here, but they have taken this 2-inch line and cornered it back around. Now this is an exterior wall back here, and so this insulation that you see right back here, this is, you know, protecting the pipe from freezing from the outside exterior wall there. And so, you know, why they would run it right up against the exterior wall, I'm not quite sure. They wanted to get this drain out here in the middle of the floor and to get it to where they needed it for the prefab shower. Now, since we're doing a shower that's not a prefab shower, we are probably just going to move this drain right back here, because I am guessing, just because of the fact that we have water coming in here and we have a vent, which means that this is probably the end of the line. And this here, let's see if we can get, let's turn the light on here, see if we can get a shot down in here. See what you're looking at there. I don't know if you can see, but this goes down and across the whole floor, it looks like, all the way to the other side. No, it doesn't look like it goes down, does it? It looks like it goes up, because you're actually seeing it upside down there. So, but we have to just take it for granted that this, obviously, the water is getting out of here somewhere, and it's not getting out of here through back here, because as you can see, when you slide this whole thing slides, and so there's not anything else attached in here. You can see it just goes right into the joisting and comes back out the other side of the joisting here, and so there's nothing in this wall there. Turn this light off. There's nothing in this wall there. So this maneuver here was just to get this plumbing piece over here to be in the right spot for the prefab shower, right in the center of the floor there. So this has to be the way that the water's going out, even though it looks like it goes up at the end of this instead of down, but this has to be the way it's getting out, especially the pipe being so high on the floor here. As you can see, this wood brace there that's nailed across the joisting is meant to hold up this black PVC or ABC. And so we're at the end of the line as far as it's lifted up very high so that the water drains downhill as it goes across the house there. And so, and there's nothing else in line, as you can see, as that pipe shoots off across there. This toilet's not in line. It actually looks like it must go right next to these steps here and out to this exterior wall and down. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move our drain, the entire drain right here. I'm gonna set an elbow right here in the floor we're probably going to have to lift our pan up a tad bit because of the drain being so high as it's propped up against or on top of this wood that this brace that we're talking about here. And so what we're going to do is put an elbow right here in the floor, about in the middle of the shower, as far as this direction. But that will be closer to the actual faucet fixture here. So actually when the water comes down, this is a little bit better spot, if you ask me, to put the drain, because I can tilt the pan and make the pan high on this back side and tilt the entire pan up to this front side here. And so that when you're standing in the shower and your feet are here, your feet aren't sitting in the middle of a pool of water, which would have been created by the low area needed to make this drain work and to make everything flow downhill towards this center of this drain. Now, the pan will actually be tilted and high in this backside and tilted to the front of the entire shower, and this little front section obviously will slope down to where the drain will be here. But if you ask me, a much better setup in the shower because you're not standing in a pool of water. And so we're going to go ahead and get started moving this and cutting this vent over into this wall so it's out of our way, and go ahead and put our new drain right here in the floor.